Hey lovelies, and welcome to my next tea talk video. I haven't done one of these in a while. I'm gonna start getting back into doing them here and there just because there's so many things to talk about now. This one, if you guys can already tell from the title, is going to be about hair typing. And I know that some people might feel that this topic has been exhausted, but some people don't know about it and a lot of people don't know how I feel about it. So I decided I would come to you guys with a tea talk about hair typing today. For those of you who don't know, hair typing is a sort of structure that someone, I'm not sure, but many people I guess have put into place to, I guess, help curly haired girls or guys determine the curl pattern of their hair. Not only to determine the curl pattern, but to place one's curl pattern into a category. There are several different categories. I just know that there are 4 different types, type 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then within those types, there are different kinds like A, B, and C. It ranges from straight hair to wavy to S-curl, curly, kinky, all the different types basically. And I guess it's just been put into place so people can get an idea of what kind of category they fall into with their curl pattern and their texture. I remember when I first found out that this was a thing, because I didn't even know this was a thing when I was relaxed. I just didn't even know what was happening. So once I found out it was a thing, which is about a few weeks into my transition journey, I became like super into finding out what kind of curl pattern I would have. That definitely wore off really quickly because as I transitioned and more hair grew in, first of all, I couldn't really see what was going on. But second of all, other things became a lot more important than what kind of curl pattern I had and what kind of category I would fall into. So I'm going to preface this talk by saying that currently I don't involve myself in hair typing and don't plan on ever doing it. And this is going to be my video on why. As my natural hair grew in, first of all, I had been natural for the first like 17 years of my life, so I wasn't like curious really as to how my hair would come out. I knew how it would come out, but that hair was heat damaged, so I was excited to see what kind of curls I would have. Around the time that I was getting more into my transition, like 4 or 5 months in and getting more curls, there was a lot going on in the YouTube hair community and Instagram hair community about hair typing that really opened my eyes to a lot of the things that hair typing does to the black hair community and just to natural haired women in general. I don't know about everyone else who's watching. Some people took sides. People were concerned about looser hair textures, getting more praise in the media, YouTube media and Instagram media and all media, hair models for hair products and things like that. And kinkier textures not getting enough exposure or enough praise. So I don't know about you guys and how you feel on that, but when I did a lot of looking around into what was going on, it just really made sense that splitting things up, splitting hair curl patterns up into different categories was a bad idea. It's a bad idea. What is better than saying I have curly hair? What better way can you define that? Everyone who has curly hair can relate to different types of curly hair traits, and that is really all that matters. I think people who have curly hair have curly hair. I don't know what kind of curls you have, but you have curly hair. What's more important, I think, is the hair porosity, thickness, thinness, how coarse it is, how fine it is, things like that really matter a lot more than curl pattern. Now that I've been natural for a month, I thought it was appropriate to come to you guys with this video because I've just been getting a lot of questions about curl pattern and what hair type I am, and I'm just gonna tell everyone now, I don't know what hair type I am. I have no idea. Especially because I have so many different types of curl patterns in my hair that I just don't bother to figure out what category they fall into. It's not going to benefit me anyway. It's not going to benefit anyone by knowing. If you want to take a look at my curl pattern and say you have a similar curl pattern to me and we can be hair twins, that's cool with me. But as you can see, there are other qualities to my curly hair, like the thickness of it, how it retains moisture, things like that. If your hair has all those properties, like similarly to the way I have them, then we're actual hair twins. Because someone could have all the different curl patterns that I have in all the different places, like exactly, and if their hair was finer than mine and thinner than mine, it would be a completely different head of hair. I don't know, I just feel like hair typing was kind of put in place to divide up the curly girls even more when we're all curly girls. I didn't decide to go natural because I thought that I would be able to fall into a certain category and have people have similar hair to me. I just went natural for my own reasons, and I ended up noticing that people really do kind of give more exposure to looser hair textures and all of that, which I think just has stemmed from the whole system of hair typing. It was never in place before. People never divvied themselves up by hair texture before. You have 3C, I have 4A, we have different hair, we can't talk about the same things. Like, I don't really think that's necessary, and some of the people have made connections between that and the Black community dividing up by skin color. I mean, I also do see the correlation between that. It's just, why? If we're talking about the Black community, we're all Black and we're all different shades, but we're all Black. And if we're talking about the natural hair community, we're all curly haired. And I don't think it matters what kind of type of curls you have. I think at the end of the day, we're natural haired girls here. That's pretty much all that matters, is that we're natural haired and we're curly haired and we embrace it. I don't think it's a sham or anything. It probably was put in place innocently just to help people understand what their hair was doing. A lot of the connotations that have gone with it and, you know, the context that it has been put into has really changed, I think, what it was intended for. And so I personally don't hair type, and I don't look for hair types, and I don't even look at the chart because the chart confuses me. I think that it's completely fine to type your hair if you'd like, and I think it's fine if you don't want to hair type. But these were just my thoughts on it that I really wanted to share with you guys because I've gotten a lot of questions about my hair type, and I've gotten a lot of people who say that they're my hair twins. Leave your comments and opinions below. This is just how I feel about it. There's no right or wrong way. It's everyone's individual choice on what they want to do with their individual head of hair, of course. But this was just a tea talk that I wanted to bring to you guys, and let me know what you think in the comments box. I'll see you guys in my next video.